A long and patient queue right here behind in icy rain, and everyone's been waiting in this queue for hours now to listen to Donald Trump at the big pre-inauguration rally, and that's at the Capital One Arena here in Washington, D.C. It's the big moment for Trump, of course, but it's the big moment also for the supporters. They really do believe that America will soon be great again, and by soon they mean very soon, as early as the inauguration itself. It's become quite clear that Trump will not even wait to reach his Oval Office for the first time as president to begin signing that whole rush of orders that have been prepared. He will do so within, in fact, minutes of his inauguration and before the lunch at the Congress where the swearing-in ceremony will take place. This is now going to be a presidency that will begin with a bang, and if Trump can have it his way, he'll keep it that way all the way through. About the first order that everyone's expecting, of course, is the one on TikTok. He has said that he wants to save it from darkness and give it a lease of life. He will sign an order to that effect, give it some time, and then look to secure a 50% stake for the government to then save TikTok. This certainly is going to make him rather popular amongst youngsters. And then the big one, the biggest deportation drive in history. It's all been prepared. Raids have been planned. The details have been worked out how it's all going to start. It now all just awaits implementation, and it's going to happen straight away. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for those migrants, undocumented migrants living in this country for years and decades. It's not going to be easy for the government either. About 11 million such migrants, undocumented migrants, estimated that Trump wants to put on a one-way flight out. Logistically not easy, legally not easy, because these orders will almost all be challenged. Internationally, the big one, will he achieve peace in Ukraine on day one? Will he really go through with those trade tariffs that he has threatened time and time again? The world is waiting to see, but certainly whatever he does, he can expect a pushback domestically and internationally. The world waits for his orders, but it's not the case that the world is waiting simply to obey them. Differentially, a lot of his moves will be challenged. There will be a pushback. Trump hasn't counted on that yet, and the days ahead and the weeks ahead already will give us a fair idea how new confrontations will build up. Think of all the millions and millions who voted for Trump here at this very long and very enthusiastic queue, despite icy rain, to hear Trump at his pre-inauguration address. We get some idea of the kind of passion that has fed the very extensive support for him, and we get a fair idea of the enthusiasm among people for the new presidency, what he'll do for them and what he'll do for America.
I think that he's done a lot of good for our economy, and I think that he will do a lot more for us once he comes into office. So I'm just excited to see what the economy will become once he comes into office.
I think that he has a lot of great policies and that keeps our country safe, helps us stay out of wars, out of trouble, and again, lowers our prices, keeps the economy a lot more stable than what the past has been.
I'm from New Jersey, and I am a huge supporter of President Trump. I think he will be wonderful for the country. He will do a lot to remedy some of the things that are going on. And he is just a fantastic man, fantastic president, and I'm very excited that he won.
I do also just appreciate President Trump. Who could not? Somebody who was shot and says fight, fight, fight. And I think he's going to be a great pro-life president.
I really like Trump because we want law and order and common sense back in our government after 4 years of insanity.
And are you hopeful that he's going to do all that he promised to do?
I mean, even if he does a fraction of what he promised to do, it's better than what we've had in the previous administration.